As Election Day in Singapore was a few days ago, we are definitely excited to learn more. We have Dwi Handi Yusajab, Indonesian diaspora in Singapore. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Now, Dwi Handi, please tell us, how was Election Day in Singapore? Did you have good turnout? Was the vibe really celebratory like it was today here in Indonesia? Tell us everything.
Yeah, I think it's exactly the same. A lot of the Indonesians here based in Singapore are excited to provide their voice and make it work and make it count for the election. So on the 11th, when we came by, the procedure was very neatly arranged by the KBRI as well as the panitia when they arranged for this election. It was very seamless. It has a lot of enthusiasm from everyone taking photo and selfie along the way towards the election booth. So it was really a fantastic experience to be a part of.
Yes, and can you enlighten us, how many polling stations are in Singapore and where are they located specifically?
So there are 60. There are 60 ballots, but the polling station is only at the KBRI, which is the Indonesian embassy here in Singapore.
Only at the KBRI.
So everyone from every different parts of Singapore comes into the embassy.
All right, Dwi Handi, now maybe you can also enlighten us and tell us more about how do you see the voters' demographics that turned out at the embassy there in Singapore? Because we've been hearing a lot about how big of a chunk are the young voters in this election in 2024. Is it the same also in Singapore? Do you see a lot of first-time voters, young voters showing up in Singapore to vote?
Yeah, I think what's happening here in Singapore, when we look at it from the majority votes so far, we definitely see a lot more votes coming in from the domestic workers, for example, a lot of the seafarers, because they make up quite a significant portion of the Indonesian voters here in Singapore. However, at the same time, we are also seeing quite a good numbers or turnouts from the students, right? There's a lot of university students specifically this time has a lot more enthusiasm. They come by in throngs, like in a big group, and they really take selfies together again. Like they feel so proud to be part of this of the election season, right? And everybody, and because of that, we are also seeing people coming in as a family for the first time. And yeah, that's the general view so far.
Well, it is the name Pesta Demokrasi, so the ambience should definitely be joyful and hopeful, as you said. Well, Dwi Handi, thank you so much. Now we are just going to go to the studio to engage in conversation with our sources. So thank you, Dwi Handi.
Thank you, Dwi Handi. Send our best regards to everyone in Singapore. Hope you enjoy the rest of the election season.
Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.